gamer score in my country of Korea. I went even further to become #1 in all of Asia. The sense of accomplishment reaching those milestones were amazing, and I'll never forget that.
My most powerful game memory is the
Got
first
the what?
time I'm beating a video game in my life, which was Ori and the Blind Forest. I was 5 years old and my little hands couldn't reach the whole Xbox controller, so my dad would sit behind me and hold the Xbox controller while I would only push the X button and he would do all the rest. This means a lot to me because I love playing video games, especially with my dad.
My most precious memory of gaming is when me and my cousins after school would get picked up by our uncle, go home, do our homework, eat, then just play games for hours on end every night, then repeat the same process.
I think
for
we're
the rest
live
of the
now.
week,
We should
and
be
even the
live.
weekend.
My favorite moment on Xbox has to be playing the original Xbox, Halo 2 LAN parties.
How's it
with
sound?
my friends. But I had the upper hand because I had
Sounds good.
Xbox Live and no one else did at that time.
Is
So I knew
their audio too loud, or
tricks,
You need to
and
turn.
something called the
You
new
need to
combo.
turn me up, but otherwise,
I appreciate
your
you guys.
volume and the
Keep up the
volume
great
of the
work.
thing.
how do I
Xbox
turn you up?
team has
I'm
next.
using OBS.
Peace.
You gotta.
Most memorable gaming moment for me
No,
was when
OBS
Fable
wants
2
anything
came
to do
out,
with it. You
and
need to
me and my
do it
family had
directly on
moved.
Discord.
The first thing
Like,
that I
right-click
did when
my
I
name.
Oh, okay.
moved in my new room was to power up my Xbox and play Fable 2. And because I had played Fable 1, I saw that
I got you at
everything was
200%
new
now.
in the-
Use your volume
in the
100%.
world. And I
Testing,
shared that moment
1, 2.
because everything was new for me then.
My greatest gaming memory is
No,
how I
it's good
acquired
enough.
my first Xbox,
Alright.
the original. It was December 26, 2001, when I received that console. That's after my parents
Alright,
failed
we
to
still
get
got,
me
like,
one on Christmas.
we're
I
less
went
than
to my
7 minutes yet?
great-grandmother's
Okay, I'm
house
gonna grab a
on
salad real
foot. She
fast.
Yep.
recently passed just this past August, at 95 years of age. She immediately called my parents, explained to them how I was feeling, and they went and got me one the next day. She's the sweetest person in the world, and you guys make the greatest gaming systems in the world. Thanks, guys.
I want all the kids in the world to have an opportunity to play Xbox games from whatever devices they can afford and own.
I remember the Halo 3 midnight launch. It's cold here in November, so my brother, my future wife, and I got all bundled up, put an Xbox, an inverter, and a TV in the back of the truck, backed it up in front of EV Games around 5 p.m. and played through Halo 2 while the people in line cheered us on.
One of the first memories I have in my life, period, is the opening cinematic to Panzer Dragoon on the Sega Saturn. It was the coolest thing I ever saw at the time, and I just became engrossed with the concept of playing video games and getting lost in immersive worlds.
My favorite gaming memory is playing Halo Master Chief Collection on Xbox One. That was terrific. And I want to say thank you very much, Phil, Larry, Aaron, everyone, for building up this amazing community. And I cannot wait to play Xbox Series X on November.
Playing the original Xbox console, popping in Halo, it was literally a life-changing experience for me. I think it was for a lot of people.
For me, this next generation of consoles, whether you're someone who picks up, PlayStation or an Xbox, a PC, getting new parts, or all of the above, is a huge deal because there's even more boundaries being broken down between gamers. Crossplay is becoming more common. Cross-save is incredibly common in the industry. So it's really just about uniting gamers in general.
Gaming's had a huge impact on my life. Not only have I made lifelong friends around the globe because of games, and I may or may not have had Arbiter and the Master Chief as cake toppers at my wedding, gaming is also the reason that I pursued and achieved my doctorate. I've studied video games for over a decade, and as a clinical psychologist, I use them all the time in my practice.
Wait, she got
Games
a
are a
doctorate
way that
in
we
gaming?
connect with
Who gets a
others and
fucking
how they
doctorate in
meet
gaming?
fundamental
That's a good
needs
question.
that we have as humans.
I didn't even know that
And
existed.
so using games
Terry's like,
allows
I'm going to
us
school
understand
as a
where
doctor in
clients
gaming
are
now.
where they want to be.
I wanted to share that this generation of Xbox is very important to me because in 2013, when the Xbox One first came out, my girlfriend and I started dating, and like a week before the launching of the Xbox One. And on this year, we are getting married a week after the launch of the Xbox Series X and Series S. So as you can imagine, this is very important.
What
to
up,
me
Super
because
Mario? Long time no
this
see,
is
man.
The closing of an era for me and the beginning of a greater era for me. And I can't wait to have the Xbox Series X in my hands so I can play some games as Gears 5, Gears Tactics, playing Forza Horizon 4, and especially playing Hellblade 2.
gaming means the world to me. The fact I can still play with my friends who are across the other side of the world.
So how you been, Mario?
Still enjoy playing multiplayer every day on Xbox Live is absolutely awesome.
For me, gaming is a force for good in my life because it helps me stay connected with my friends around the world. Even though we might live in different time zones, you know that when the weekend rolls around, we are squatting up.
Gaming has been.
Why you been going nuts, man?
By giving me the opportunity to show people how diverse a body of gamers can be. I think representation and visibility is hugely important so that we know that not all gamers are the same. It's also been great for giving me the opportunity to run charity campaigns and raise money for amazing groups that want to do good in the world. Gamers can come together to do some amazing things.
You might want to refresh
year,
there.
I was attending my first E3, so of course I wanted to go to Xbox
40
Fan
seconds
Fest.
ahead of you. It's
Though I
pretty
didn't get picked.
big gap.
But through
All
the
right.
generosity of a community member that I didn't even know,
Okay,
by the name
mine
of Gotham
is
Guy,
hitting 2 minutes
he
right
made
now.
me his +1, and I was able to go to Xbox Fan Fest, one of the best events of my gaming life.
For
I'm
me,
watching on
gaming on
Twitch. I think
Xbox
Twitch
has
is just
provided
way
a
ahead
sense of
of
community
YouTube.
because
Alright.
it
I'm at
provides a
minute
safe
40.
and inclusive place for
You're
me
at
to
minute
get
40?
on
I might
and
switch to YouTube.
play
I mean,
games like
I
Halo
might switch to Twitch
and
then.
find a friendly community of people on Xbox Live when I had moved to the United States but did not have a lot of cultural touchstones to relate with those around me. And I'm grateful for that sense of community that Xbox provided.
Got into the Xbox world, well, that's thanks to my uncle. When I was a kid, I used to visit his house often, and he was playing Rainbow Six 3 online. Well, whenever I had the chance to play the game, I was so hooked on it that I asked my
there we go.
parents, Mom, Dad, can I get please an Xbox? And they were first doubtful, and a couple weeks
You
later
two
they
way
surprised
fucking
me
behind,
with an
man.
Xbox and Rainbow
Oh,
Six
yeah.
3.
The most powerful memory that
that there's so much culture in gaming that really wasn't exposed before. It's really empowered me to start seeking out better ways of having a cultural connection with somebody who doesn't even share the same culture. You know, it's all about learning about different cultures and learning about other people all together. So it's really empowered me to just want to explore the world by ways of meeting new people.
My most powerful memories related to gaming always include having spent time with my friends or family, whether it's sitting in front of the TV and beating Metroid, or going to the mall and to the arcade to play Street Fighter 2 with my friends.
Why is there a closed
camping out
caption?
overnight, waiting for the launch of the next console. It's with people.
So to all the big dreamers out there, remember, no matter who you are, where you come from, you can do it. So keep creating, keep playing.
All right, yes, I got.
Empower
You gotta
your
turn
dreams.
that closed caption off.
Yeah, I just turned it off.
Okay,
There we go.
now we're in business.
All right. Had some technical difficulties or whatever, but we got it all fixed and straightened out. Sorry that you've been lacking a little work and here and there. And I think everybody wants an Xbox Series X or Series S.
I definitely want a Series X.
I have a PC, so I'm good on that front right now.
Yeah.
We see a future.
Don't worry.
where
I'll,
you are
when
at
you
the
go to
center
buy your
of
Xbox,
gaming
Todd, I'll
experience.
just message me and I'll make sure you get the right one. Okay.
I also want a PS5. What up, Dre? Jay says, that's a lie, Michael. Nobody wants an Xbox.
Then why the hell are you here, you drony man? Get out of here.
This is the most immersive console experience.
I got PS5 pre-ordered and
This is our party, man. You go wait for Thursday for your party. All right.
We embarked on a quest to find creative teams that have the mastery of our art form.
yeah, I got the beautiful Terry with us there, Dre. I had to bring your girlfriend on the stream.
Game Studios title will premiere in Game Pass day 1.
You missed your chance. Well, they said that on launch day for the PS5, they're going to have some online, so you might be able to still secure one if you have the cash.
This is about giving you more choices, giving you more ways to play.
Dre wants to know, are you going to be excited on Thursday as you are today, Terry?
No. I'm not getting a PS5, so no, I'm not going to be as excited.
You said you're a hater.
It's the moment we've all been waiting for.
I know what Dre's been waiting for. He wants to see
to be a hater. Sony fucked me over so many times. I'm a woman scorned, man. So fuck 'em.
Circle after nearly 20 years of incredible gaming memories on Xbox.
This launch moment is a culmination.
Do I think Walmart will have some on launch day? I mean, you can call and check. They might. They might. They might not. I mean, all you can do is call them, and they can either tell you yes or no.
It's really, really, really cool.
I know what Dre's waiting for there, Terry. Dre's waiting to see his buddy, Major Nelson.
120 FPS is going to be awesome.
Dre has a thing for Major Nelson.
To create excitement in so many different ways to capture the sense of community and togetherness.
I don't even follow him. Like, I don't know shit about Major Nelson.
Larry Hybrid, you know what I'm talking about?
I know who you're talking about.
Game with awesome graphics.
I don't give a shit about him.
For me, this launch.
Damn, Terry's like, I don't give a fuck about him.
Jump into the next generation of Xbox. I know that I'm gonna be making even more.
Oh shit! Look who came from the shadows. Alan Carbonated. My nephew's watching our stream. Jay said, "Shut the fuck up, Mike." That's fucked through there, Dre. Hey, there he is, Dre.
I will be your host today, along with Kate, Malik, Kat, Jeff, Tifa, and many other Team Xbox members from around the world. We will also be joined by hundreds of our Xbox FanFest fans. See them up there? We are coming to you live from Studio D on the Microsoft campus here in Redmond, Washington, right outside Seattle. Now, this building.
He said, "I'm not that."
Many members of Team Xbox and ordinarily work in under but today the circumstances are a little bit different, so they're not coming in and out. But there have been many great memories, ideas, and games.
All right, there's Mario. You have a good one, and Dre, thanks for popping in, man.
Since we all can't be together in person this year, we
appreciate y'all.
To bring you the stream right here from the center of the action.
How you doing, Alan Carbonated?
Indeed, Larry. Now today, it's not about big news and reveals. It's about playing games, and that's what we're going to be doing all day on this stream. Plus, we've got a few surprises and fun, different aspects you're not going to want to miss. So we hope you're also playing games at home today with us as well, because we'll be playing right alongside you. So whether you're watching us on the primary screen, a second screen,
oh shit! Terry's been playing Hyperscape.
Lava event is going on right now, man.
I'll tell you what I'm grateful for, Kate.
Yeah.
This is my third console launch. I was around when we launched the Xbox 360.
They don't get that cross-play up soon. That game's gonna be dead
Xbox
soon.
Series X, the world's most powerful console.
That's not good to hear. I know you like that one.
It's really good, but yeah.
Series S. And
they
today,
need cross-play so bad right now when it's over.
Finally experiencing the future of gaming for themselves. All right. Right? I agree. Now, for the next 5+ hours, we'll be on the stream celebrating the launch.
Next 5+ hours.
With developers.
You ready for 5 hours, Terry?
And of course,
5 hours.
He just said the next 5 hours.
Legions, Forza Horizon 4, Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
I'm gonna go play Valhalla here in a little while.
Terry's like, fuck that.
So let's jump in with a new next-gen title from Xbox Game Studios that gives you a top-down perspective and, of course, the opportunity to save every human on the planet. This is Gears Tactics.
Played it. Stop. Been playing it on PC. It's pretty good. If you're into the tactical
It was like
point.
the XCOM thing, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. That's why I was telling Todd, if he likes XCOM, he would like this. If he likes Gears of War.
Is it co-op?
Yes. And it's come to Xbox One, Series X, S, and all. I think it's actually already in Game Pass now for the console owners.
It's on Game Pass right now?
Yep.
Okay. Talking about Gears Tactics, this is something that
Well, if you insist.
Lion says it's not co-op.
Okay, so I might have been wrong. I don't know. If it ain't, my bad. But it is fun if you like XCOM.
I mean, I don't have an issue with XCOM. I just games like that I like playing with a friend.
Right.
We're done here.
Yeah, I mean, if they ever add co-op, then I would be down for playing it.
Yeah, because I know you probably play with Todd.
Yeah, I'd either play through it with Todd or Lion.
I'm so excited to be here today. PC gamers have been playing this critically acclaimed game since earlier this year. But if you prefer console and haven't had a chance to play it yet, today is your lucky day as it launches on all Xbox consoles.
And you are lucky because this is a great game. But what I think you might want to know.
Wow, that shirt
how does
is
a turn-based
so
strategy game
early
from the ground
90s.
up on PC.
Like,
I like it. I like it though.
Keyboard to.
And they're doing a throwback
take apart the
design.
set here to the Xbox controller. And here to tell us more, joining us live from Vancouver up in Canada, Tyler Beelman, the publishing design director up at the Coalition. Happy launch day, Tyler.
I was talking to my friend Luca.
Excited, thrilled to be here.
She has the Series X right now in her hands. She said that share button is on point. She goes, it's a good thing that they got with the program.
You know, coming for them because it is an excellent
Joel
game.
will love that because he always does a lot of sharing with his clips and stuff. With
See, that's me. I love sharing shit. What up, Struggle? How you doing, my brother?
Yeah, I mean, it was the process of prototyping and proving things out, and making sure that we could.
Yeah, she shared her first picture. She shared Destiny because Destiny's Beyond Light just went live. I don't know if Joel has it yet.
What makes Gears great to it? So we've got big boss fights. We've got incredibly satisfying combat encounters.
And she said it was really quick. It uploaded really quick and everything.
So we're really happy and proud of how Gears Tactics plays on the console.
And it's widely known that I'm a huge
It is
fan.
Series X, baby. You know what I'm talking about there, Struggle? Series X. X is going to give it to you.
Right. It actually takes place about 12
Mike, you're
years
sounding
before
so hyped for
the
this, and
events
you're
of
not
the
even
first
getting
Gears of
one.
War game. So
I mean, hey,
right around Emergence Day.
I like gaming, all in general.
You're like trying to sound like an Xbox fanboy when he abandoned the Xbox.
No, I didn't abandon the Xbox brand. I sold the console.
You're still part of the brand because of
Yes.
Game Pass, but I mean, you abandoned the console.
Yeah, I abandoned the console because you can do everything with. I mean, you can do everything you want on the PC now with the Xbox. And I needed the PC anyways because so I can do this stuff and elevate my streaming.
Dangerous locust scientist named Ukon, a geneticist, and Ukon in Gears backstory is the monster that makes the monsters. If you've seen those big Brumacs
the Day
and
One
Corpsers,
Series X zip-up hoodie will be available for the
Ukon's
next
packs.
hour
And
only.
so
Oh my god!
You better get one. You better get one.
Even more devastating enemies that will take down the planet.
All right, Tyler, we didn't come here to talk. We came here to play.
It's gonna be sold out as soon as I get there. I want to check it out. I want to see how sold out it is already.
You're playing live here on
Xbox
Series X, right? There's the controller.
Collection.
So why don't we take this footage? Yeah, so let's load it up and let's see what we're doing. Where
there
are
we are.
Day one.
Well,
Watch the ship be gone.
Yeah, we've got this loaded in about 2/3 of the way through the game. So we've got lots of cool skills and abilities which we'll talk about.
Do it, Terry. Do it.
And,
pull the trigger.
I've got a
pull the trigger.
Here, but
pull the trigger.
Also the sort of signature Gears robot companion. But as we move through the
I'll copy the
objectives
link
here,
in case anybody wants to try it.
I'll show you some of the basics and kind of get people who are not familiar with tactics on PC. I'll give you kind of the basics.
$60 for a
why it's a
fucking
special
hoodie,
game.
though. That's a bit
the
outrageous.
first thing that I want to point out is that even though it is a turn-based tactics game,
I mean, I
the
saw
game
my
does not
hoodies for
take
like
place
what,
on a
35
forced
bucks.
grid. You are free to move
These guys
wherever you
want double
want
what I'm selling my
in the game,
hoodies
in the
for.
map. You can play any sort of firing
Hey, if anyone
range or
ever
tech
comes at me
areas
that my
you
hoodies are
want
too
to, you're not
expensive, I'm gonna tell
constrained
them
by that.
bullshit. Xbox and all the other
second
big
thing
brands
that I
are
would
selling
point
this
out,
for
kind of
double,
what
so
makes
shut up.
tactics special is
Right?
in a lot of turn-based
You're
tactics
getting it
games,
for
you're
half
very
price.
limited to one move action and one shoot action.
Shut up,
In
Hitman.
our game, we have 3 action points. You can divide those between your movements. So this would be a 1 action movement here, 2 action movement,
It's a nice,
and then a
that
3
hoodie looks
action
really comfy
movement.
though. It does.
Or you can
Kinda want it, but I'm
fire
not paying
your
no
primary
$60
weapon or your
for a
secondary
fucking
weapon
hoodie.
3 times, or you can use these skills. So you'll see the skill bar down at the bottom. These are all the cool skills that I've leveled up or figured out how to get through my equipment loadout. This is my scout, Michaela. I'm going to look around a little bit actually and get some scope out the battlefield. So this is an equipment case over here.
Hey everybody, if you take a look to the left, you can see a
into the
loot
fog
box
here. So
and it's
we're going to
ugly.
move our scout up. Scouts are really
snap those
good
pictures.
at penetrating, getting in close, and using their shotgun to finish units off.
It's a Nasher, man. It's a Nasher.
Yeah, what are you going to do, right? You're going to bounce through there and you're going to take them out with one shot. So one other thing I'll notice, this is not something that we teach in the game. It's kind of a pro tip, is you do have this limitation, this radius of 1 action of movement.
Wait, how much is
But
the shirt?
because,
Like,
you know, we're a Gears game,
maybe I
and we
can
want
just
you to
get
be
the
flowing
t-shirt
into the
version.
cover. We'll give you a little extra movement.
Oh, but
that
the
movement
t-shirt-
up to that cover
oh, the
would
t-shirt's
normally
for the
cost you
Series
2.
S though. Like,
But
that's so
because you're
mean.
snapping into that cover, it's going to cost you 1. So when you're playing, you want to always be looking for those little
They're
advantages
like, oh, you want the
that will help
t-shirt?
you
You're gonna get
conserve
the, it's
action.
gonna say
So we'll
Series
move
S on it. Fuck that.
our scout Marcella up here, and she has managed to reveal, wow, a ton of enemies. We've got our sort of hammer burst drones.
Has anyone ever played this game?
Those are sort of the normal soldier command units.
I'm on that too, I think.
And then there's a Cantus here. I'm actually
$30
going to zoom in
for
a
a
little bit
fucking ball
and
cap?
show you the Cantus. And the Cantus is kind of a healer class, and it has this opportunity attack, so I can't get in super close or else it will.
I paid
knock me back.
$20.
How much for a fucking
And
keychain? I mean, I gotta go
actually, while
cheapskate
I'm
here. Fucking
talking about
keychain.
it,
You want
this zoom
$80
is
for
something we
that?
put in on the controller. It's on the right trigger.
I paid $20 for my E3 hat.
Users, because we know you're going to be playing a little further back, so we give you the opportunity to
$20
get in,
for
and
a
that's
hat?
really important if
Yep.
you're really trying to
E3
position,
too.
really
That
carefully
makes
to make
sense,
sure
but
you've got
this
the
one's
right
like,
firing
they want
lines.
$30.
Well,
it's
you got-
also adjustable in the
Well,
center.
that's because it's Xbox, baby. Because X going to give it to you. X going to give it to you.
That's usually played with on PC with a mouse and a keyboard.
Watch the
for it
Sony
to
should
work
be
with
just
the
as
Xbox
expensive,
and with the
though.
Xbox controller. Can you
Mhm.
talk a little more
All
about
for the
what's
same
working
price.
when into that?
They have a PS5 book bag. I think it was $60. I'm like, $60 for a book bag? I was like, good lord.
Work about 10 months ago.
Yeah, I'm not paying no
And
$60 for a book bag.
Really
You know
wanted
that
to make
shit's
sure that
gonna
it
fall
felt as
apart anyway.
native as possible.
I don't know, but I was like, that's a little expensive.
That I've
That's
just
too rich for my blood.
is a skill on that bar that my Vanguard.
Too rich
has.
for my blood.
And instead of making you sort of hunt and try to find the right location for it, we just snap the cursor to it, and so you can cycle through. Even though these are not viable targets, you'll kind of end up on the right
Are they
one.
playing this
That kind of
on the
background work, just to
Xbox,
make
or
it
are they
super
doing this on
smooth,
PC?
is
I think they're doing this on the Xbox.
Another thing we did
So I'm
is
not-
on the right trigger. I
No,
mentioned the zoom,
the
but on
Gears
the left
Tactics.
trigger,
They're
we
showing
actually
Gears
slow down
Tactics.
the
So
cursor
I was
movement
wondering
a
if they
bit,
were
and
actually
so you
playing
can
it with the
actually
controller,
get a little
or
bit
if they're
more
doing it on
precision on where
PC
you're
with a
moving.
mouse.
I know you can hook up a
And so
mouse
those
and
kinds
keyboard
of-
to
and
the
there's a
Series
ton of
X.
these in the background.
So I don't know.
We overhauled
Well, you could do that on the one as
front
well,
end where you do all the
Right.
customization screens to make sure it works really perfectly with the controller. And it
Tyler,
feels
let's
great.
see some action here, because the thing that I want to talk about, is the fact that you wouldn't necessarily think like from a remove that Gears, which is known for its quick action and you shoot first or you're probably dead, at least in multiplayer, would fit with like a patient thinking man's game.
Oh, they
I do
still got
love-
the
I do
takedown
love the
animation.
retro
That's
answer,
important.
and I love that that's in here.
Yeah, I like the takedowns.
An amazing job of
You gotta keep that. That's what makes
capturing the
Gears
feel
Gears in a
of
lot of
Gears
ways. You gotta
in a
keep
game
those.
that is a completely different genre.
They got the
So I'd love
takedowns.
to
They have like the chainsaw.
but I would love to hear a
It's
little
all
more
good
about
stuff.
the steps you took to bring in things that are classic Gears, like
And if
a
I'm correct, there's
Lancer,
permadeath
like,
in the game.
directly into
So if one of your gears goes down, he's dead permanently.
You've done that.
All
make
that
this
makes
game
sense, 'cause
feel
all that
Gears,
stuff's in
and yet
XCOM.
completely new.
So
Yeah, I mean, it was really important to us that we make a game that feels like Gears, and part of
made
that is making
XCOM?
sure that
What
we are
studio? Do
rewarding
you know?
aggression. In a lot
Not for sure.
of turn-based tactics games, you have the a strategy of sitting back. Yeah, I'm just trying to, again, I'm going to try to place it just right to maximize the damage with the grenade. You know, this is Gears, right? So you have to push past
I was reading today that
cover.
Take-Two
and
is buying
what starts out as a very intimidating looking
the people that make dirt
through the depth of the tools that you have and the things you can do, and sometimes just a blunt force object like like a grenade. We really wanted to emulate what makes the Gears combat so special, and that has to do with creating flanks, pushing through fronts, and one of the mechanics that we hit upon, in about the middle of development, but it became something we doubled down on, is the execution mechanic. And I don't think I have enough actions here to show it in its sort of full potential. But if you can down a unit, actually, I'm going to use Jack here to try to protect.
Now, Jack is entirely new because I played this game. I beat the whole game on PC and I loved it. And for someone like me who's like, okay, do I need to play this again? You've actually added a ton of new content that makes me want to go back to the game, whether I do that on the Xbox Series X or S, or if I want to do that on Windows 10 PC. There's a ton of new content in terms of enemies, weapons, and of course Jack. So I would love to hear about the new stuff.
Yeah, so Jack is entirely new. He has his own unique skill tree that's unlike any of the other classes in the game. He goes on every mission with you. So you don't have to trade off your sort of offensive capability of your units for the kind of cool tricks that Jack can do.
Right? Because a lot of the 2K games, like NBA and all those are really popular on PlayStation. So if
Jack doesn't use cover, so it's important to make sure that Jack is protected. And we added a whole new area of effect element to the game. So he has these capsules, and these capsules create areas of effect that will debuff enemies or buff your unit. So in this case, I aggressively moved Sid up into this position. So I'm going to try to protect him by using a shock capsule, which should debilitate these enemies and not allow them to move or shoot, kind of protecting him. So he's going to fire off his capsule, and now because
they're really breaking this game down. Like,
Sid can
oh yeah, well they said it's going to be 5 hours, a celebration.
So what? Are they going to give us like 1 hour per game? Because I really don't want to watch tactics for an hour.
I have no idea what's going on. I figured I'd stream this till Alucard is ready to go play Destiny. Then I'd switch over to Destiny.
In fact, Jack's skill trees, those are still difficult choices because he has all of these cool toys that you want to
I was thinking about doing an early stream,
he brings a lot
really
of
wanted
different
to dive into
options to the
Valhalla
battlefield.
Right.
I'll just move up a bit
take up
here.
a slot, does he?
Yeah, I was going to go play Destiny with Alucard. He said about 3:30, 4 o'clock. He'd be good, and we're going to go dive into the new expansion, Beyond Light.
We really embrace the player here, and we
did Joel get it?
The player a ton of different tools. We're going to put you in really challenging situations. We're going
He's been trying to play catch up because he stopped playing the game for a bit.
The depth and your cleverness will always, well, in a lot of cases, not always, should help you get out of it. And that's, that was something that we felt like was important as we developed the game on the PC, and then in translating it to console, making sure it still has that feel. I've found myself in a bad position.
And to overcome all these enemies, could you walk us through how do you go about squad building and trying to find the best characters for each one of the challenges that you have on Gears Tactics?
Sure. Yeah. I can leave the mission and show you kind of where you do all the customization. And it'll just take a second for it to reload back into the convoy. We have 5 different classes in the game: heavy, sniper, support, scout, and vanguard. Each of them has a signature Gears weapon. So they have, in the case of the support character, they have the signature Lancer. You can see here Gabe, our hero, who's carrying the Lancer. One of the things people told us very early on when we were developing is how much they loved the skills. If you're an RPG fan and you're looking for sort of a deep experience in that way, we've got an incredible depth of skills. So each of your support classes can be built entirely differently. You can see all the skills that I've got unlocked on Gabe here on the right side. And in addition, every weapon has weapon mod slots, so you can customize the stock, the magazine, the scope, the barrel, and so there's a lot of different options for you there, and you collect these weapon mods.
Larry Hybrid's getting a
through
message
the progression of the game and by those equipment cases
on his
in the level.
Xbox.
And that really allows you to build out these ultimate builds the way you want. The same thing goes with the armor. Ooh, there's an epic destroyer vest here.
Who the hell
That's
is
pretty
Gabe?
cool. Should probably have that equipped on.
This is the, if I'm correct, the
can really be game changers.
yeah, if I'm correct, this game's a prequel before like E-Day happened.
It's worth it to go out of the way for those chests, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean it's
So
tricky.
this is
but one of the
before
things
the
Jack
first
can
game?
do, actually, again, kind of a pro tip.
If I'm
Jack
correct,
can
that's
go retrieve.
yeah. This is like
chests for
way
you.
before
So
the
again,
1st
you're
game.
not trading your offensive power for that, which is pretty cool. When you go to the
your gamer tags
mission,
out there, I think that's how you know we're doing this live. Is
yeah, absolutely. So this is the mission screen here where we have.
They didn't turn their notifications off for the fucking thing.
Choose your
Yeah, that's Larry
mission,
Hybrid. I thought
from your roster. Oh, there's Cole making a special appearance in his thrash ball armor. Look at that.
Cole is also
he's getting mass message. This guy is.
I'm like, why did you not turn your notifications
Yeah, it's really cool
off
that
if
he
you're
comes
gonna do
with
this
a unique
live?
set of armor that gives you a little boost in the early game by having it.
This is great. Let's can we talk about? You've talked a lot about all the things that are added. You're getting new armor, you're getting a new character in Jack, who was essentially a fifth wheel in a good way, if that was
Just
a thing.
for a moment, turn off the game in the background. Just put an Xbox screen up, go to your thing, and turn off quick and switch back. Like,
now,
yeah, we knew we couldn't.
Now,
give
did
tools without giving you
They're just
more
gonna roll with
options.
it?
And so
Come on,
we
man.
brought in a class of enemies called the Deviants. The Deviants are sort of Ukon's
everybody
rejects.
can
They're a
see his
little
gamer
overpowered, a little
tag in the
unruly.
corner. So now
So there are
Yup.
5 new
everybody
deviant
watching
enemies,
this
and
is
those
probably
deviants have
messaging him now.
Oh, yeah.
skills.
They're gonna like
kind of allow them to function as a
they're gonna like
captain
spam the crap out of this guy.
that are in the
This guy.
that you go through. So, for example, the deviant
Oh,
wretch.
can you? Oh
has
my
the
God!
effect
If he
that will
has
make
it set
all
up
the
to where
wretches
he
around
gets a
him
freaking
harder to kill.
email
Those wretches,
for
if they
every
push through your
message.
front and get to you
Oh,
and
God.
attack you,
Email's gonna be
they will
blown
push you
up
out of
too.
cover, which then allows hammer burststones to shoot you. So every time a deviant is on the field, you have to be very careful, and you have to approach the encounter in a different way. And so we've sort of sprinkled those throughout the campaign. So
This
again,
Gabe guy
even
looks
if you
like a cool
played
dude.
a single act on PC or played through the whole game,
I'm
it's a very
guessing
different
he dies.
experience
That's why we
when
never
you
heard
get
of him before.
to the console.
I'm
And
not
then the
sure
last
because, like I
thing
said,
I'll
I'm
throw
only
in
on
that
Act
we
2.
added is a new tier
His
of
name's
loot.
Diaz, though. Is
We've
he
added
maybe
an equipment
relation
tier
to
called Supreme. So when you're going into
was that
these
Sonya
weapon
or whatever
mods,
the other Diaz chick was that comes later?
Maybe
it's her
a
daddy.
High level of red Supreme equipment. I don't think I have any actually because this is too early in the game. But those have a synergy to them. So for example, if you have all of the different weapon mods of Supreme for the sniper rifle, it turns it into a crit machine, and that can just keep critting over and over again, and that's exactly what you want to take down
Oh
those
my God, the
high-powered
message
enemies
stopped.
that might be a little bit further back, like the Cantus, that are trying to buff up the enemy team.
Tyler, if you had to put it out
Yes.
there, what's your
Gabe
favorite
Diaz is the father of
squad and
Kate.
What's your favorite formation on Gears Tactics? What would that be?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of the Scout and Vanguard classes because they do what Gears does really well. It allows you to push through, find a flanking
Wait, they
route,
have
and deliver
freaking
a high
classes,
amount
like
of
a
offense
Paragon and
without
shit?
the
Mhm.
enemy having the benefit of cover. So I tend to lean into Scouts. They also have a cloak ability, which allows
Hey,
them to push through.
Danny,
And then
we're learning
the
about
Vanguard's
Gears
kind of
Tactics.
interesting. We have
And
a
we're
lot of
making fun
different,
because this guy's doing this live and he forgot
What?
to turn
Oh!
his
classes like the heavy
off.
or the sniper.
So he's getting
but the Vanguard is
spammed
sort of
right
unique in
now
that the
with
Vanguard
freaking
has a
messages. It's
straight ahead
hilarious.
sort of attitude. So whereas the Scout, you might want to cloak or flank around. What you want to do with the Vanguard is push
All
forward.
memes matter.
And,
You gotta join All Memes Matter.
And sort of move through the fronts that way.
We're taking a look here at Gabe Diaz, and you mentioned earlier that Gabe is Kate's mom, and you're gonna, learn
Kate's
a little
dad,
bit.
I think.
Kate's dad, yes.
Dude.
And you're gonna learn a little bit more about, her lineage going in. But something I just want to call out, I love strategy RPGs. I played XCOM.
Okay, now he's gonna go and he's gonna turn his shit off, I think. They're like, this is getting ridiculous. You know, see how he's looking to the side? He's like, I gotta get this shit turned out quick.
Have a really good story.
This is the Xbox Series X and Series S celebration. It's supposed to last 5 hours.
Talk about like the
hours of Xbox.
Just like map.
It's the launch celebration. So if you want, you can stream this later also.
Takes place in
because later I'm going to go live about 3:30, 4 o'clock with Destiny.
5, except this is many years earlier, and so you can recognize some of the architecture and some of the things if you're a deep Gears fan. And it was really, it was an experiment for us. That whether or not we could create a tactics game, which usually
Gears Tactics is
that's a little more omniscient.
Gears Tactics takes place 12 years before the original game.
Create a story around a main character that you grow to care about.
12
Surround
years
that
before
character
the
with
first
supporting
game.
characters like Sid and Michaela that bring the game's story to life. It has the sort of AAA cinematic quality that you're used to, which of course looks amazing on
everything
the
should
new
be more populated then, because they did a lot of the cities shouldn't be like nuked out yet.
Big boss fights, and we've got those. It's that sort of character-focused story. We've got that. It's incredibly relevant to the lore. So
Alucard says, "Class is out. Fuck school." There you go. There you go. Now you got your education for the day.
Really high-quality story that makes it feel like Gears.
You feel educated?
And Tyler, I heard you have added a lot of new stuff to the game on the PC too, and you've talked about it for a little bit here too. Is there anything else in the game that you want to talk about and show us?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. Terry wants to hear a half hour more of Gears Tactics.
I think it's
no, I don't. I really don't.
Worth of new achievements.
She's like, no.
Plenty of stuff there for you to hunt down, and of course, just a note.
I just found
you
it
can play
entertaining
anywhere. So
that
if
this
you
dude
started
forgot
your
to
games on PC
turn his notifications off
come over
before
to
filming
console,
this shit
Game
live.
Pass or buying the game, you could pick right up where you left.
I never feel educated.
Saves, which was
I'm a bad student. Oh, shut up.
Cam,
you are a good student.
One thing you had to make
besides
really great
procrastinating and not doing your homework.
Oh wait, now you can get freaking 15% off. What's 15% off of that $60 fucking hood? Now just pay probably the fucking sales tax.
There you go.
For sure. Thank you, Tyler, so much for being here today with us and for showing Gears Tactics.
I like that hoodie, but man, $60.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Do it, Terry.
So
yes!
That is Gears Tactics, which
that is Gears Tactics, Terry. Do you feel educated on Gears Tactics now?
Today,
I know more about this game. I know more about this game than what I care to.
To sort through now and a lot of private messages. So if you
Alucard says, "Fuck homework. That shit is just busy work."
Character pack. We saw a little bit of that. And what that includes. Let me tell you, it's voiced by Lester.
There you go. You get the Coltrane.
Famous catchphrase and woo, and like all the things you love about Coltrane is into this game.
All
as
right,
well,
so if you're gonna get this hoodie,
plus all you gotta do is
if you use that discount, it's gonna take $9 off, so you'll be paying 51 American smackaroonies for it.
Multiplayer, so it all connects together. So while we can't be together for this in-person celebration, and we love having you up here, but we do miss seeing you, we can still celebrate. So we're bringing
celebrate good times. Come on.
So if you want to participate, go to fanmosaic.com/Xbox Fan Mosaic. There's dashes in there. We're going to put that up down there for you. And you can share your gaming selfie, and we'll watch the Mosaic come together during the stream. The whole world is playing Xbox today, and that goes for Team Xbox too. We're playing as soon as we get off camera.
Oh man, that's gonna get filled with porn.
So throughout the stream, we're gonna be checking in on all of our friends here at Team
That'd
Xbox.
be funny.
See how it's going.
You're allowing people to just post pictures to fill in this thing?
Gameplay.
Yep.
Fine folks at
It's gonna
Xbox.
get
So we're
filled
just
with
chilling today, gonna get a few games in. You guys want to warm up with a dogfight, and then we'll dive into fleet battles?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's knock off that space dust. Take out those Wookiee hairs.
Ion cannon away.
Oh.
First ion missile is away.
I can't get away from
I still want to try this just to see if
I loved it. I loved it. I got to do the beta and I loved it.
Really?
Yes. It was fun.
Is there enough for it to last, or is it not that much to it and it's gonna get boring after a little bit?
I got to play, I think, like, the first act in the beta. And that's all they let me play.
This has been an interesting.
And like I said, I liked it. I thought it was fun.
Not our best, not our worst.
So now that EA Play is included, do we get like a discount to buy it now?
Great on the Series
X. Maybe not. I don't know.
To be playing on the Series X this week, we hope you enjoy.
And I think it went live today also. That did. EA did.
I know, that's why I was asking if there's like a discount to play.
There's so many good games coming out this week. You got Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
I mean, I love a good fighter
Call of Duty hits at the end of the week. I mean,
despite it being Star Wars, if the fighting stuff is fun, I'll play it.
Huge fan of Xbox? Want to spend time with that community? Unlock special access to exclusive experiences, sweepstakes, Xbox gear, and more?
Just let me know when you're ready there, Alucard. And I can end the stream and we'll switch over to PlayStation and we'll go live on PlayStation with Destiny. I figured I'd stream this about an hour.
And you can also opt into our
Or
Xbox
so.
Launch Celebration Fan Fest sweepstakes for a chance to win an Xbox Series X, Series S, and that awesome custom Xbox Series X fridge. Now the winners will be drawn at 3 p.m. Pacific time today and announced before the end of this live stream. So if you're 18 or over and want to join, sign up now at xbox.com/fanfest. Now if all of that doesn't impress you, let's see if this does.
Hey guys, DJ here. So I got some really cool and exciting news to share with you guys. So 20 years ago, I teamed up with my buddy Bill Gates and we launched the very first Xbox console to the world. And since then, over the years, I've had the real privilege of working very closely with Xbox to deliver Xbox consoles and Xbox games to kids all across the country in America and all over the world. Kids who are in need, kids who are fighting the good
This
fight,
guy right here is a role model.
And we have delivered these smiles, if you will.
He's probably one of my favorite wrestlers.
The exciting
One of many.
announcement is I'm teaming up with Xbox once again. We are getting ready to launch to the world, of course, the brand new Xbox Series X. But
Me and King were talking about this today, and I was telling him, I said, he's a great dude. He's a huge role model. I said everybody should follow him and be like him.
The country in 20 hospitals, and we are teaming up with a charitable organization called Gamers Outreach. Now, Gamers Outreach is this awesome organization that provides video games and software to help kids cope with their stays in hospitals as they're getting their treatment and fighting the good fight. This is a look at the very first special edition rock outfitted Xbox.
Aw,
Series
shit.
X
Now, see, I want that.
We are
I want that.
Now Mike wants to buy an Xbox. He wants the rock signed special edition. That's what he wants.
I probably wouldn't even play it. I would just, set it on my stand and say, look.
That would not even take that out of a box, to be honest.
Exactly.
I wouldn't want dust to touch it.
Is over the next year we have over 50,000 kids.
I would just open it up, look at it, take a picture of it, put it back in his box.
Don't even take it out of the box.
See, now you want it. I want a rock Xbox.
I don't want it, but I know that thing would be highly collectible. So do not take it out of the box. Like, you realize how much people have paid for something with a signature engraved in it?
Oh, I know.
Stay strong and have a great holiday season and enjoy your new Xbox.
Now, just imagine if it came with like a custom rock Xbox controller.
Man, I'm so excited about this new.
There you go, Terry. There was a chance to win a hoodie.
Specifically
that you wanted.
This. I'm already planning on giving my old Xbox to my mother.
I'm going to go pick it up curbside, bring it home, hook it up, get everything going, and then I'm going to press the go live button and enjoy it with my community.
And I'm planning to play a lot of new games with the Xbox Game Pass.
The following week, I'll be playing Master
What was
Chief
the
Collection,
code?
the original Halo.
I didn't see it.
It was like
120 frames per second. Thanks
launch
to the new
power
upgrades
or
for Series
Xbox
X.
launch.
Yeah.
It's been really great.
I missed it.
Having those
I missed it also. I saw
our
that.
entire lives now. So I would have to say we are super excited about this new Xbox launch, and especially for Halo Infinite when that comes out.
Nothing really feels better than coming home and hopping online to play with the boys and get a few matches done.
Super pumped for the next console launch. Let's go.
I cannot wait to see what the fourth generation of Xbox gaming brings, because right now it just looks incredible.
Hey everyone, it's Phil Spencer. Thanks
that
to
shirt
all our
that one
fans and
guy's
players
wearing
around
that
the
looks
world
like
for joining
80s.
us today.
Hey, we picked
You're the
that up
heart
for
of our
25
vision
bucks.
for the future of gaming, and this launch celebration is all about you. We're thrilled to see so many of you around the world playing games that you love, the way you want to play them, with the people you want to play with, on the devices you want to play on.
Hell
To
yeah,
everyone
Phil,
who
you
has
count.
an Xbox in their home, and all of those who have their hearts set on getting one down the road, and everyone that loves video games and what they bring to you, thank you. So, let's do what we came here to do and play some games. First, here's a look at a game I play a ton of, a trailer for Destiny 2 Beyond Light.
There you go. This is on Xbox Game Pass.
Oh, they put it on Game Pass?
The
Yep.
light and dark ready
Yep, they put all of Destiny 2 expansions, including this one, on Xbox Game Pass today.
Oh, wow.
So if you want to pick up, Beyond Light and stream it, I mean, you have Game Pass, so now you have it.
Yeah, but I fucking can't stand this game.
Oh, you go back to it every now and then. I've seen you do it.
I've done it for the rarest occasions, and I'm bored out of my mind as I'm playing it. Right, Todd? Go back and I play fucking Destiny, and then I'm bored the whole time. I'm like, oh, this game.
danger. The Vanguard only recognizes the light.
I like it. We're going to get an ice building now. They call it stasis.
We must use it for good. This power is a gift.
I said, I'm hyped.
With all of you. One by one, we will rise again.
Stasis? Alright, I said it wrong. Thank you, Alucard, for correcting me. That's why you're a mod. That's why, I pay you. I pay you in tacos.
In darkness, there is only one truth. Death. You are not special.
I agree. You are not special. Get off the screen.
Platform podcast like, oh, I'm not mod? I'm started. Alucard's, I can go for some tacos right now. There you go, Platform Podcast. You've been moderated. IW as a moderator. Exactly, Terry.
Hey, as I said, big fan of Destiny 2, and the trailer looks
I mean, I didn't want Danny to cry.
It's an important moment for Destiny. New raids,
And Terry had to console him.
and a lot more. I can't wait to play with
She'd be like, it's okay, Danny.
tonight.
It's okay.
The game looks and plays great on
console
Series
people.
X and Series
So
X.
you don't.
And it looks even better when the next gen update.
She's like,
launches
fuck
in
you. I don't care.
My good friend, Pete Parsons, CEO of Bungie, is
She
here to
goes,
play
fuck your
with me
tears.
on Xbox Series X,
Damn
both
right.
of which launch today.
You heard that day. She said, fuck your tears.
Good to see you. It's we get to play. They put controllers in our hands and they completely lose us. I'm already getting ready to play. But
they almost think that we're good at this.
Well, you better Sherpa me through this because I've never played Beyond Light. This will be my first time. I'm excited. But I know you play a ton and you play a lot with the community. Like when you think about
Probably does.
that Bungie's done to
Destiny
get to this point,
jacket?
Yeah.
and launch Beyond Light.
They also got boots now.
What's really hitting you right now?
Official
Yeah,
Destiny
that's
boots.
What's so exciting for us, which is,
I actually want the boots.
We're players of Destiny, as are you.
Where do you get the boots from?
And the community
Destiny
is becoming a really
Bungie's
important part
merch.
of
It's actual
everything
official
we are.
merch from Destiny.
It gives us feedback.
I got to look at it and everything. They look pretty fucking.
Let's see what these look like. So,
continue to be a
Bungie
part of that community, And we also have this ongoing dialogue with the community, and so we're
I
super
think they're
excited
called the
about
pendulum boots or
where
something like
we're
that.
headed
I,
with this new launch.
I
because
saw
not
them
only is
today.
the hardware fantastic, but the continued focus on building, growing community, the social aspects of it for us are fantastic. It's great.
Thanks. You know, and I think the
boots for
partnership that we have around Game
$190.
Pass right now in the game has been fantastic to see.
You
And
know
really,
you're gonna
when I
buy
think
him for
about
Joel.
Bungie and Xbox and our history through Xbox Live and
She's
so
like,
many of the
fuck
things
that. I'm not buying that shit for
together,
Joel.
it just seems natural that
They
we
don't
work
even pay that
together
much
to
for
bring
boots for the
Beyond Light
military. Why the hell would I want to
the
pay
new
that?
generation of consoles with great updates. You know, 2020 has been a challenging year when you think about
Yes, the Vaseline
at the studio to
yep.
get Beyond Light.
They're giving you that Vaseline for $190.
I mean, well, one is we have a long history.
They're like, here, bend over, buy these boots, and use this Vaseline after you bend over.
For us to engage in, and you know, we moved the entire studio out in March.
For how much?
Which is a long time.
How much the fanny
And
pack?
so,
I'm just curious.
Beyond Light, we're
She was
really proud of the work.
$50 for a
incredibly proud of the work the team has done. Beyond Light, but it is largely a product of everyone being at home.
They're going in drunk with you. They're like, here.
I'm completely inspired by the work of the team to make it, but also of our
Exactly, Daddy. They're like, here, buy our fanny pack and bend over. Don't cough though.
You know, working from home poses its own challenges. So
they don't want no one to buy them. So they literally put them for $777,000.
That's awesome.
Yeah, those ones are.
People wouldn't buy them.
Console today.
Those
are like come out at the same time. Seems like
for a
a special moment for Bungie.
Very exciting for us, and as you know, it's a long history. We have a long history of being partnering.
Those ones are like I think when you like complete a challenge in a certain game, you unlock it, then you can claim it, but it comes down like a normal price. I've seen that with a few of the things I've done in Destiny.
Well, we're gonna start playing. I think we're on an Xbox Series X here.
Mofo is gonna be like, oh,
again, I have no idea. Oh, there you are.
You want 800 grand for that pop figure? Done.
What are we looking at here? Why don't you explain
at its heart, the pyramid ships have come back into the system with the Seasons of Arrival, and now we're going to have to deal with.
Don't want to see your anus prolapse? Exactly, Danny.
New locations.
Why are they not
so
sinking in the snow? You sink in that
as
shit.
As well as new powers where we ultimately decide to wield the.
Danny's sad that, you know, he can't play this.
So that's what we're going to.
You're not missing out. Clearly, they don't even know that snow you fall through. You don't walk on top of snow.
Don't.
What up, Struggle? Welcome back. I see you with that Vaseline.
All right.
I said I am really looking forward to playing this with a la carte today.
To ditch the light, good, dark, bad dogma.
Oh, you're talking to that
Folks
guy.
are finally starting
All right.
to see it.
Yeah, so we're going to talk with the Drifter.
Okay.
And then
a la carte bought me this game. It was really nice of him. He gave me a $70 gift card for my birthday. He says, here, he goes, buy yourself something nice.
I'm ready. Oh, do I need to talk to him too? Okay, sorry.
So if you remember, we have characters coming back from Destiny 1, the Stranger.
No one cares about the stranger.
Oh shit, look! Phil Spencer plays games?
We will. I hope.
I am the biggest consumer.
Am I playing on PC? That's a negative, Danny.
Actually, one of the things that I love is that
I'll be playing on PS4 today with Destiny 2 Beyond Light.
You know, not only do we have members of our community who are focused on just lore, but we even have achievements that are lore based. And so
you do. I'm just kind of put the crosshair on the enemy and pull the trigger. That's my Destiny play, and I love it. And the grind
is temptation. To begin your training, you must give in.
Okay.
Here.
That looks familiar.
Yeah, let's just take weird, random, glowing shit from strangers.
Okay, I'm following. Oh, you're already going.
All right, so we're on the surface of Europa.
Okay. No enemies yet.
Nope.
Struggle says Killer Phil's ugly as hell.
We can.
Okay.
Absolutely. And so we're going to try to uncover the secrets here.
So is Mark Cerny, though.
30 frames per second, please. Well, when I get the PS5 though, I'll have 60 frames.
I understand why you're going along with the stranger.
Some of your team meetings on
so
Inside Destiny, is that true?
That's a bonus, so I'm good.
I will any excuse. Do I want this?
Yeah.
Okay. Any excuse.
And I wanted to play with Alucard.
I've done in Destiny.
And you know, with the rest of the PS4 people I play with, because you know, Danny doesn't go as hard in the paint with Destiny.
Really? Yeah. Okay.
I've been trying to game with Danny for like 2 weeks now, and he's been like ducking me there. Struggle. He's been ducking.
Here we go. It's over there.
He's like,
what that might be.
All right.
Definitely.
Oh, look,
over here ducking and everything.
One area we're gonna go back.
Oh, stop.
Look, sorry. Anybody who's looked at my hours played on this kind of oh.
He's like, now you see me, now you don't, Mike.
Okay.
Gave me an excuse.
Right. So
he gave me an excuse because I've been playing single player games,
so
man.
There's Jupiter in the distance.
See that? He's like, he's capping. He goes, Mike, I've been playing single player games.
So this right now is running 60 frames per second.
Yeah, 60 frames a second. But what do you want
What's
to say?
Crucible
Do you want to say the fun thing about
you
Crucible?
guys did the work. You should
See that go?
No,
Everybody's gonna use that excuse now. Yo,
it's pretty exciting.
that's gonna be the excuse now.
Everyone goes and plays the single player games. They come out in the fall, and then we get it out of our system when we get them done, and we go back to playing the multiplayer shit for the rest of the day.
Exactly.
Right
he goes in hidden mode. He goes, yo, I be ducking. I'm playing single player games.
It's
Super
single
exciting.
player
I
season.
can't wait to play. I was actually talking with a friend of mine. Actually, she was on earlier, Katarina. We're both looking forward to playing this evening.
I think I can get shot twice as fast at 120 frames per second.
I think you probably can. I think last time we were rolling strikes, right?
Yeah, we were. That was fun. We had a good time.
Yeah, he told me last night. He goes, Mike, you're starting to sound like Highball. Tell me that I don't play games. I said, oh shit. So see, it's 3 other people that tell you don't play games. I don't know. That sounds fishy there, Danny.
So launch day at Bungie. What's going on back at the studio right now?
Well, you know, the studio, it's such an interesting time at the studio because the studio is largely empty.
Yeah.
And we have our online
I sound
teams.
I sound like a weakling and needy.
Standing by as we look for the traffic.
Hey, I'm just trying to get you out here in the gaming world so you play some games and chill, drink some drinks.
Platforms today, so it's.
I didn't say it was good with it either.
Once again, you know, we've been managing seasons for the last 7 or 8 months, but
I just game because, you know, I like to have fun.
You know, our biggest content drop in a very, very long time. And so for the team to be able to have this experience is pretty incredible.
But that's all right. I've been on a single player mode also. I'm on chapter 10 of Mafia remake, so I'm about done with that game.
Okay.
And I just got to Act 2 on Ghost of Tsushima. So I'm almost done with that game as well now. There's only 3 acts in Ghost of Tsushima.
20 years has been Mango.
So I'm working on that shit, and about to platinum Remnant.
Asked me what I wanted for a gamer tag, and I said,
playing on normal.
P2.
I don't care what you say.
And as a backup, it was Mango.
Now you sound like Frozen there.
I was told
platform podcast
that I need to go with Mango because they couldn't do a 2-character gamer tag. Turns out
there's a way to make that work.
Turns out there's a way to make it work. Phil Spencer did with P3, and
I think they weren't telling you the truth because I've been P3 since the original. Oh, and look at this. Graviton Lance works.
Frozen just likes to bust my balls. He likes to bust anybody's balls.
They changed my. So I now have the new stasis.
Yep.
So talk to me about this.
Yeah. So stasis essentially is wielding the darkness. It largely has to do with elements of freezing or binding your enemies.
$10.
So that's
$10. Uncle Phil dies. Anybody want to bet on that?
No, I'm not dead. Don't.
See, no, not yet. $10.
My excuse is they have me sitting like 20 feet from my screen. But I'm not dead
It
yet.
is a long way away from the stream. Anyway, Phil, so
Phil's getting carried.
And between you and April, after 20 years, reconstituted my original request for P squared. And so now...
Is that what we're going with? We're not calling it P2.
It's not P2. You're P3. And I'm not going to take that away from you.
So we're going with...
Because P squared or P2 is obviously a better number.
Yeah, it's less than. So
he's gonna die! He's
one way of putting it.
And I really
Told you!
appreciate it.
Uncle Phil got blasted.
What happened here? Oh my gosh.
My
Did you die?
Oh, no, I heard you're going to nerf me.
Oh shit! A Destiny dev died also?
Okay.
This is called two middle-aged guys playing video games.
No, now it's not. Now it's called... Oh, it's a pound.
These guys are playing like... Look, these guys are playing like fucking like Danny. I'm always carrying Danny in Destiny. The last time I played Destiny with Danny, I carried him through the whole, like one of the whole seasons.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me go get that.
I died.
I know. I'm gonna help you.
I blame you though.
Wait a minute. Let me first let me mow. It makes me sad.
No.
I'm gonna get shot.
Jay said seriously, all lies.
No, this is no.
This is first encounter. Okay, let's actually.
You know I'm just messing with you, Danny. I gotta give you a hard time, man.
I'm not selling this.
That's okay.
Dude, these guys suck. Dude, these guys suck.
Now we're on. What is the? Oh wow, they keep right.
They might want to go down to journalist mode.
Are we under level?
There's just a bunch of scary exclamation marks around.
He's gonna die again. He's gonna die.
We're just gonna slow down. Take our time.
We just need to slow down and take our time.
Hide for 15 minutes.
Yeah, here, they seem to be powering up our stages a lot.
Dude, you trash there, Struggle.
If I freeze them, can you at least shoot them? I'm the one wreaking havoc on all these.
Struggle, you're trashing game.
I feel like Phil is good at this game because he plays it a lot, but he's holding back because he doesn't want to outshow the CEO of the game. And so he's just like, you know, hanging back and not doing that much because, you know, this is the CEO is showing off the game. He can't just go blast through it while he's trying to do talking points, you know what I mean?
Destiny going back to 2009, Phil, was we wanted Destiny wherever you are and wherever your mood. And so, and to become that that social experience that people want, that third place where ultimately, you know, you have these great, you know, casual encounters, but you also have these, you know, intense encounters as well. And I think we've been able to do that, but I think
Yo, the only thing you can't dominate me in Struggle is drinking. Come on, let's get it. Get it.
Continue to build on Game Pass.
Let's see how much we can drink. Can you hold your weight?
To engage with the Destiny universe and become a part of it and part of the community. And on top of that, just the ability to play on multiple devices is...
Come on, Struggle, Saturday. Let's do it.
How long was it ago?
How much can you drink?
You were playing on your phone?
That's the name of the game.
That's like 2 years ago.
Yeah, so Phil came by the studio like 2 years ago. And was playing on his phone. I couldn't believe it. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was fun.
And,
He says, fuck that. You're a demon.
Ability to, you know, oh, did you die? I'm sorry.
I've like revived you 3 times while you've been chatting, so.
Struggle have one beer and he'd be like, yo, Mike, I'm done.
Your guys' vision, I think Bungie.net was an inspiration for a lot of the things that we looked at, which was obviously created before we were garbage right now, on Xbox Live, and just watching how you guys have evolved that service. And it's great to get to partner on where you want to take this and you know, maybe even talk to you about other things that Bungie could be working on.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we've been I'm super proud of the team, and we continue.
No, I love Destiny.
Building and growing the Destiny universe, and we have many years ahead of us to continue to build and grow Destiny, but we're also working on other things as well. And
see, there you go.
Yeah,
I can do about 2 to 3 locos.
the rest of the team
After 3 locos, I'm done.
I think we've tried to make a universe that will that welcomes you,
they
no matter where you are.
Yeah.
They rate. They kind of change. It's depending on what flavor you get. Lately, I've been drinking fruit punch, and they're 12% alcohol.
Environment that you can come in and just have a great time.
Awesome.
And they're I call them pounders or tall boys. So they're pretty big. But usually one will get me twisted. One will get me a full twist. And I'm feeling like pretty good shit.
You can totally
2,
do that. And so
I'm out there. 3, clothes might be coming off.
That are more fun to do with or in front of your friends. And that's always a great.
Dude, I was saying it. Uncle Phil was getting washed.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh. I can't see anything you're listening. I can't see what you're saying. All right.
Oh, they're moving us. They're moving us. We went too slow.
Where are we going?
They're fast forwarding us.
Okay.
Struggle says 3, I'm dead.
That partnership. I mean, I think we share a lot of the same common DNA. Certainly, we've had an incredibly long relationship with each other.
I can't wait for our New Year's Eve stream, man.
Destiny has to be a great game. He has to do.
Danny says he's gonna buy me buy him and me
inviting world
a little of the bubbly from Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho has his own wines called the bubbly,
ultimately,
and we're gonna be drinking it. Me and Danny are.
We can do, and it's pretty humbling when you see
it's $48 for 2 bottles
that we have with our community and how important our community is.
I'll be drinking it and probably, whatever other alcohol I have on hand.
Messages
maybe some 4 locos, maybe some tequila. But me and Danny are going to get drunk.
Like your favorite.
I mean, drunk.
Like your favorite community of people. And it's pretty rare to have that.
One of the things, there we go, I think. When we were talking about Xbox, maybe people don't know your history with us.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, I was at Microsoft a long time ago. Phil and I used to work together in games, and a few of us worked on actually the original Xbox.
Yep.
And then we also acquired Bungie.
Yep.
And that happened in May of 2000. If you can believe it.
Yep.
I can't believe it.
It's going to be fun, too.
Old, man.
We are, yeah. I think getting doesn't need to be in there. I think.
And
usually our drunk stream on New Year's usually consists, me, Danny, Terry, but Terry don't drink.
Worked on the acquisition of Bungie, and then I was ultimately
Brandon
to flip over and work on the Bungie side. Have been there pretty much ever since.
How many years has it been now with you at Bungie?
Well, the entire span has been about 18 and a half years. Wow. And so, and I wouldn't trade it for anything else. Like I'm super inspired by the team. Like, even during the pandemic, Phil, like every week we do this team meeting and I get an opportunity to tell people how much I miss them. How much I want to see their faces, and talk about what we're doing, and we've just been able to assemble this collection of some of the most talented, passionate, inspirational people you've ever met, and it keeps growing. I mean, I think I was employee 44 when we started, and
there's more than that now.
There is more than that now. It's several hundred people, not only working on Destiny.
Dude, he's about to have to grab a tissue, man.
New projects.
Yeah,
he's about to shed a tear.
We're an independent developer, and so we've also built out our own, publishing infrastructure and ability to communicate with our fan base, and so that's been an exciting journey. And,
it's been awesome to see. You guys have done an amazing job.
Thank you. Yeah, really. I mean, I have to say the same thing about you all. But all right, we're playing.
I am still listening to this. You.
There you are. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting.
She will show herself.
I'm going to pretend like everything's going fine. I'm just playing.
Terry's like, oh God, move on to the next game, please.
I'm literally falling asleep watching this shit. I cannot get in. This game is so fucking boring. I don't know why people like it.
So this is, I think we're going to come
Damn,
up against
Terry!
Aramis.
You savage!
The new pyramid ships
I mean,
coming
even
to the
playing
system.
it, I get drowsy. Like, this game sucks.
That wields the darkness on Europa, and
teach your own.
And that is what we're going to tackle. Nope. Anyway, so going back to our long history.
That's how I like it.
Long history with Microsoft and with the Xbox. I always think about not only the launch of Halo CE as it's known now, but certainly, I think we changed the world together with Xbox Live and Halo 2, and I think we continue to do that kind of work together. Hopefully, Game Pass and then Beyond Light. And the launch of the new consoles will be a continuation of our great history.
And the fact that, obviously it's not just Xbox that's launching right now. PlayStation has a big launch. You guys have a big presence there. You've grown your presence on PC. Just the complexity that you guys manage now with all the different platforms. Just great to see how you've connected those communities, allow me to move between PC and Xbox, which I do quite a bit, playing back and forth. I just really love how you've embraced letting people play where they want to play. Yeah, and we have cross-generational play, which we're doing as well, and we'll continue to push on making sure that if you want to play our game, you can, and you can play with your friends no matter where you are, and no matter what device.
Add crossplay, damn it!
That's the goal. Yeah,
and we'll continue to push.
They said that crossplay's coming next year though. Sometime next year.
And I'm excited because we have this really great roadmap ahead of us for the Destiny universe. Beyond Light kicks off a new trilogy inside of that universe, and then after that you'll see new games coming from Bungie as well. And it's been fortunate that we've been able to build up the kind of talent to continue to
Whoa!
The Destiny
They said new games from Bungie?
Cool.
That's interesting.
I think that's about it. You've seen some more talented players.
You heard it here, folks.
Playing through. Really excited to get to play Beyond Light. Like I said, I'll probably be on tonight playing. Appreciate the great partnership with Bungie. It's always fun. It's good to see you. Yeah. And to everybody who's waiting to play this game, jump in. It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be exciting times. I'll see you everybody tonight. I'll be online on Xbox.
Yeah, you're not going to see me, dude. Calm yourself.
He's the ex-military rock star that headlines Cyberpunk 2077. And though he's been a part of the franchise since its tabletop days, what do we really know about Johnny Silverhand?
All right. Now you're going to find all the details you want for Cyberpunk.
Ready to get your cherry popped? Yeah.
Terry might get excited for this now.
I don't know. We're just playing the trailer we've seen so many times already.
Johnny Silverhand is a rocker boy, and a rocker boy is a character class from the original 2020 pen and paper game. A rocker boy is a very charismatic individual who's able to lead and inspire others. Johnny Silverhand is one of the most famous of them from his time with the band Samurai, and also well known for his political activism. Johnny Silverhand was born in College Station, Texas. He joined the military at a young age and became part of the Second Central American War, an ill-fated American war that takes place in the late 1990s in the cyberpunk timeline. He abandoned the war, becoming disillusioned with the United States and the world at large, and signed up with a group of Aldecaldos that were traveling back to America.
Yeah, Matt.
In a world ruled by corporations, Johnny Silverhand stands against them, Arasaka Corporation most notably. He's extremely anti-authoritarian, and in the past he's led direct action against the corporations, including starting a riot at Arasaka headquarters and later leading mercenaries in a direct assault against them.
How about we go over the plan?
Johnny Silverhand is a very strong-willed individual who is a bit of a narcissist. He can also be a bit of a jackass and is really suffused with his own anger. In 2077, you may see graffiti that says, "Where's Johnny?" It's been over 50 years since Johnny was seen last, and it's assumed that he died at the end of the Fourth Corporate War in the Arasaka Tower explosion that he presumably caused. Of course, if you play the game, you'll find out for sure. I'll be interested to see what people think of Johnny Silverhand. On one hand, he's played by a supremely charismatic actor, Keanu Reeves, but on the other hand, Johnny could be quite very arrogant and bellicose at the same time. So we'll see what people think. I'm very excited to join this Xbox launch celebration and be part of this fun Johnny Silverhand moment.
It's easy to see why we're a fan of Johnny Silverhand, and that's why we constructed a 20-foot replica of his hand that you can control. Here's a behind-the-scenes look on how we did it.
All right, I'm back. So what's this? Building of the studio?
No, they're building a 20-foot statue of Johnny's hand.
Interesting. Give it the middle finger. That's what I would.
For the past 24 hours, we've had a poll on Twitter where fans can vote.
You can say you
select the gesture
Immature, dude. Of course you would.
1,700-pound hand.
I mean, you can't say you wouldn't. You would have done it once.
Wouldn't.
You would. Don't lie.
I don't think in real life, so why would I do it on here?
Don't lie. You would do it at least once.
No, I really wouldn't.
You were savage.
Now, all right. So, like I mentioned
not
before,
like that.
you,
I don't
yes,
use
you
those
have
kind of
control
gestures.
this. A new poll is up on Twitter right now, so go check it out and keep voting. We'll reveal the next gesture before the end of the show.
We finally arrived at the launch of the all-new Xbox consoles. To celebrate this momentous occasion, we had a number of events kicked off around the globe. Queenstown, New Zealand, the first place in the world to launch.
I mean, this dude goes to all the parties and all this shit. He always seems so fucking boring.
Turned the town green for a day, complete with a huge.
He's
Xbox
literally
Series
living
X
like
floating
the
in
ideal
the
gamer
Wakatipu
life,
Lake
being
with
able
a
to go to all these
dreamlike
events and do all this cool
map-like
shit,
show.
and
Don't
he's
believe
just
me? See it for yourself.
Right?
he behaves like a goddamn grandpa. I can't do it.
Australia and New Frankie.
I saw that they've been doing this. They're picking 7 countries and they're putting this shit up in 7 countries, and each country is a different symbol. But it's all supposed to equate to the same answer. You're supposed to figure out what it means.
Okay.
Yeah, they got the second one was put in Toronto. Looks like this one's in New Zealand.
Yeah,
the first one was New Zealand, and then the second one's in Toronto.
This is floating on a lake, I guess. This one is.
The one in Toronto's in water too.
Okay. And it's 11 million stories tall or something, it said?
The one in Toronto is just like the refrigerator. But they put like it has like the interactive screen on it.
Nice.
And that you could have the power.
Well, that's cool. I mean, they're spending that money to, promote the system.
They are, man. They're going all out on that.
Because usually they don't promote a lot. That's one of their downfalls, I always thought. They don't promote enough.
Fulfill all your wishes.
Especially like,
the cost to do what they're doing right now with this, and to get like the whole city, like the permits, and there's
Let's
pretty
have a
fucking
dream
penny.
which isn't under control.
I thought when they promoted Spider-Man, they went ham. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah. Crazy on promotion. Like, I don't even want to know that bill.
They put it on the. That was crazy awesome. I thought it was awesome. I wanted to go to New York just to see it myself.
Where you are now.
It was in subways and all that. I was like, dude, that was awesome. And like, so now what they're doing with this is pretty cool.
This is cool.
What's good? Hey, hey.
All right, Alucard said he's ready. So we'll check this out. Then I'll sign off and we'll go live with Destiny, guys. And Terry said she might be going live as well early as well. So make sure you go check her out. There you go. You all check her out when she goes live later today. And like I said, as soon as this is over, this little setup we're seeing now, I'm going to switch over on my PS4, jump in some Destiny Beyond Light, and we'll go live with it. I'll have Alucard with me. That's dope.
That was cool.
Yeah, we're watching where all these Xbox Series X promos are at.
And did you catch that?
It only showed
Hidden within our regional celebrations like what we saw at Greenstown, there are 7 glyphs. These glyphs, when combined and decoded, produce one word. Can you decode the dream? Find all 7 glyphs, then use the cipher we'll show at the end of this stream to reveal the anagram you need to unscramble and solve. All right, once you have that,
get it done, Terry.
The keyword that includes the hashtag SolveForX and hashtag sweepstakes to be entered to win our Hero Prize Bundle, which includes everything you need for the ultimate gaming setup for you and a friend.
There you go, Terry.
Including a new Xbox Series X, a 4K
and for
TV,
a friend. So if you win, you get one for the friend. So, you know, hey, I'm your friend.
Of Game Pass Xbox, Game Pass Ultimate.
You always tell me you want to play with me again.
Who will get an Xbox Series X console and a year.
You can slide me that Series X and I'll play with you.
Get ready to solve for X.
Okay, so I'm looking. People are saying there's one in Mexico.
Yep, you gotta find all 7 glyphs.
One in France. One in the UK. This is UK. It could be anywhere in the UK.
There you go. Like I said, you solve the glyphs. Give me the thing, and I'll tweet it out also once you solve it, and I'll tag you. That way, if I win, I'll make sure I'll give you a Series X. You win, you can give me the Series X. We both be good. Does that mean you have to watch 5 hours? Probably. You're gonna have to watch 5 hours of streaming.
I'm not sure. Well, you know it's making a 7-letter word since it's going to be 7 of them, right? So.
Over the last year, we've seen gamers contribute to so many crucial charitable causes through Xbox, and we wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you, thank you, thank you. This year, the Xbox gaming community showed up and raised over $4 million for important causes.
It
In
could
the
be
spirit of
monster
getting
because it's a
Xbox
7-letter
empowering
word.
dreams, we're donating $250,000 around the world to power the dreams of local nonprofits who are delivering vital support for local communities. We've partnered with Soft Giving to fundraise for Make-A-Wish International. At Xbox, we care so deeply about all the members of our community, and we want to invest in your local community with causes that are important to you. Each person that donates is automatically entered into a sweepstakes. All throughout the stream, every 15 minutes, we'll be giving away a 3-month Game Pass Ultimate subscription, as well as a few HyperX Alpha Gold headsets.
Nice.
To donate, please go to xbox.softgiving.com.
Yakuza Like a Dragon. This is your next game you're going to see for about an hour. I'm actually interested in this game.
All I wanted to be.
It's going to be it's RPG based and it's turn based.
Would you be willing to get arrested?
This is the first for Yakuza. It going turn based.
Is everything. If a Yakuza shows weakness, he's done. I've been waiting to open this door for 18 years.
If Terry wants to, continue to stream this, it's up to her. I said I shot her link out, so make sure you.
The glyphs are just different parts of the Series X, so it might just be the Series X.
New age of heroes.
Maybe.
This just got complicated.
You like the base to the top. The one is like the quick resume button.
You always attract the weirdos. Time to call.
If anything, I'll probably rent this on GameFly. Because I'm a GameFly member now again, so I might play this on my GameFly and see if I can get access to it after I beat Mafia. Could be fun. Na 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 na.
You're a little crazy, but that's the best part of being friends.
But, like I said, I'm going to end this stream. Thank you, Terry, for hanging out with me and, watching this. Yep. Like I said, if you want to continue streaming on your channel, more than glad. Whatever you're doing, I shouted you out. This is Big Mike signing out, and I'll see you on PS4 Destiny Beyond Light.